is and you don't remember what happened, having you there was really beneficial. So once like we get to do more of these things, you're gonna have more of a direction down that path, in my opinion. As for on the way there, you got furniture that needs to be sold. As for the racks, I'm staying out of that because I'd rather leave that to Michael and McGregor. Because right now the prices of materials are fucked. So I'm guessing at some point they're gonna need a bigger room in there though. So there's that too. If you wanted to start preparing that, I know what we've got at the moment is we're not gonna be able to fit anything else in. That's a little short-term thing for you.
Yep.
Yeah.
I like doing interior design.
Speaking of goals, and I think I'm just gonna make it known. And I think I already touched. I can't remember if I touched on this or not. I'm so fucking cooked. My goal is to do like more of the hacking shit. Like I used to do that before the reset. I used to demolitions and whatnot. I was pretty good at it, so I want to get back into it.
Next time you're around, I can take you roof running.
Sure.
Yeah, you probably like that when I was telling you about it.
Yeah. I was definitely interested. I've just been very out of it today.
Yep.
Oh, one other thing. Uh, I'd like to talk about, and I know this is going to bring up parking spaces, because a lot of the wash cash, at least a portion of it, is mine. So I would like to do a cleaning run, but I couldn't access it because I think it was in the Granger, which we can't put in shared parking because we don't have enough parking spaces.
Oh,
No.
that's kind of that was a non-issue, to be honest, because the only reason it was all moved to the Granger is because we needed a vehicle that didn't come back to our house to hide everything while we thought you were getting raided.
Okay. Well,
That,
I mean,
yeah,
it's still
that stuff can come back into the house now.
okay. Well, I mean, it still is kind of an issue because the Granger it seats more people, and from what Reggie said, Reggie's okay with more other people using it as long as it's repaired and fueled. The speedo holds the pallets because we shouldn't put anything on the floor down here because as soon as something hits the floor, trash appears. So the pallet should always be in the speedo. It's most of the reason why I got the speedo because it has 1,500 storage. And so that leaves one of the other two just to move so we can. Now I don't mind anybody using the speedo.
So TLDR is Nick. Are you okay with other people using your car? If not, can we swap it out for the Granger?
Why not move the later added car first?
Move what out?
But we have 3 parking spots.
Yes.
Speedo 1, Seminole 1, and the third car is which?
Gauntlet that everyone uses.
Okay, is there anyone can use the gauntlet?
No, that needs to actually. That's something that I need to discuss with Michael because the repair for that thing is getting a big stream. So
The way that it was that obviously Jenny still needs to talk to Michael for repairs and that kind of stuff, was having all 3 spots being used by cars that anyone can use if they need to. Obviously, don't be a fuckwit and use it for crime without the owner knowing it, and make sure you don't leave it fucked up. But yeah, that's the whole point.
I mean, if anyone can use the gauntlet, then I'll move the Seminole.
let me get that confirmed. I mean, if it comes down to it, let me put these in notes that it needs to either be the gauntlet or the Seminole that moves.
I mean, yeah, I agree. Either one of them. The reason why I would prefer the Seminole over the Gauntlet is because it's a 4-seater versus the 2-seater.
But
right, the Gauntlet is a 2-seater, right?
Yes, it is.
But you're cool with other people using your car? That's like a point that we just need to check too.
I mean, I don't know. I would have to talk to V. It's our car.
Confirm that so then we can try and work out these things. The benefit of having the Granger there as well is that it holds 8 people. Well,
Yeah, but the
technically it's
question is,
only
do we?
4, but then if the cops want to be fuckwits, but we'll see if that law gets changed.
I mean, we just need to define, like, we're moving either the gauntlet or the Seminole, and it depends. If everybody can use the gauntlet, then we're moving the Seminole. But if not everyone can use the gauntlet, then we're moving the gauntlet. Is my opinion.
But it still needs to whether or not we can use the Seminole too.
Why?
Because if we can't, then we can get another family car that all of us can use. Because everyone is in a different time, so we all need those spaces for people to be able to access, so they can use everything.
I agree, but we only have the one car, right? The Granger right now.
We have the Granger and
And
Crown,
yeah.
and there's yeah.
Okay. I mean, yeah.
Just the easy point about it is we want all 3 car parks, so they're full of vehicles
Absolutely,
that
I agree.
anyone can use.
If there's 3 cars that everybody can use, then absolutely 100%
Yes.
we move the Seminole and the Gauntlet. But I'm saying if the Gauntlet is not for everybody to use, then I'd say we move the Gauntlet before the Seminole, because the Seminole is a 4-seater.
Yes, that makes sense. And then,
Until we add a 4th car or 5th car, whatever the fuck that is for everyone.
Right. Okay, car park's done. Jenny? Bill Michael got anything?
Michael's was covered earlier with asking for a rule change. I personally don't have anything other than probably with the vehicles. I just want to make it soundly known, the shared ones. If you are using them, it is on your responsibility to refuel and fix them, because it's shitty to come in and find a broken vehicle. None of you like that, so we might as well just put on ourselves to say, if you're using one of the shared vehicles, it's on you to make sure it goes back repaired and fully fueled.
And I'd like to add to that if I'm doing mechanic work, and if we have the parts, like if we're doing sanitation or anything, if I can make the parts, I'll repair it at a cheaper price.
Right. Nothing else, Jenny?
Oh, I'm chilling.
Manny?
Covered a lot of the things already.
Nope.
Right.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Is everyone happy in the house right now?
No.
Okay.
In no way you're all going to sit there and say that everyone else is happy.
Well, no, I'm not saying
Sons
I'm
of
happy.
bitches.
Listen, what I'm saying is is everyone? Hang on, I'm very cooked. Is everyone good to stay a part of the house, or do we need to look into I don't know, buying people out or whatever? Like, that was my question. If that makes sense, because I feel like that's something that should be addressed at the end of these meetings. Just that way we're on everyone's things and it's not a haha surprise. I don't think it's a bad thing.
What flavor?
Life moves on.
Mango and dragon fruit.
I see anything on my face is under the couch. It's very quiet. Someone please talk.
Let me go around the circle. Nick?
About what? No?
You're still cool to be in the house?
Wait, her face is in a book, stares at Jenny.
Staring at Jenny.
What? I'm not being barred out yet.
No, me neither.
McGregor, you didn't invest any initial bit to the house, so you can't be bought out. We'll just kick you out at some point. Billy, yeah.
Okay, I know what you're in about. There was a suggestion put forward. Sorry, I'm hurting for some reason. I don't know why. That down the line, it might be beneficial if we do get a smaller, shittier house, so that we can turn this one back into an actual livable home and have like a crime house, so that V can have access back to the house and she isn't it's not difficult for her, and also so we can direct things away.
She lives in the city because of Jaeger, not because of the crime.
True, I know that, but it's also so that we can give people back space, because right now we've got a whole floor, and we came to the idea that maybe because the houses are getting cheaper and they're a bit they're slightly shittier, but we could maybe invest at some point into another house that we would all have access to
Yeah.
that would just become literally for crime.
That's why I asked, because the houses are cheaper. Anyone wants out, now's a good time.
I don't want out.
Not wanting out, more giving
Oh,
ourselves
An addition.
an addition so that it is not all under one roof. And so if we do want to branch into stuff, we have the space because right now we don't.
I don't want to freak out at the cops because I said I live in Polito. Like,
Who
I don't
put
want that
gum
to be
underneath this chair? Oh,
Billy.
Go on.
sorry, but,
that
yeah,
is that is a suggestion. It is not something. It is something for food for thought that doesn't have to be decided right now. It is just something that I would like to put on the table for a later date.
Okay.
I would. Yeah, I don't want to freak out that I said that I live in Polito and I woke up in Polito to like. I know that we said initially that we wanted to keep this house a secret, but that went out the door so fast because of our neighbors.
Yeah, that was lost day one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much. And also on top of that, we have cops in his backyard. In case y'all didn't know.
Yeah.
You're
Also that,
cops
and
now.
then, and the cops. I've been
yeah.
in their house. They see directly. They see
Yeah.
directly into our front door, or
Yeah.
our the entrance to our house.
So coming in
It
and out of this
is-
house in any disguise is pretty much impossible. So
Yes.
Yeah.
It's actually it causes me anxiety.
You could put some
Um,
hedges up outside, I think.
It's I was so kindly suggesting that they put their kitchen over that window, and I really hope they take me up on that offer. That's why I want to design the interior of their home and just cover that window.
What if we just get Billy to put his chewed up gum on their window instead of underneath this couch?
okay, so that was kind of my final point to just kind of food for thought for later time that we can all think about since houses are getting cheaper. They're becoming more available. If we want to look at the future of having a separate house, separate from this one that we all have access to, everyone in this house has access to it again. Same people, just with a different direction in that house, so that this one doesn't become a basically an everything house.
Nick, what do you think of that?
What are we planning to do with the house? Like saying it's just for crime, or like are we storing? Like
Moving
what's the?
like the PCs and the racks over there, so it's not in the there. And then obviously, if we can, and we do end up going down that road, the weed would be all going on a different floor as well. We would
So
be able to
like
bring it all back
pure.
in-house.
So we store like all the stolen items. La 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 la
Mhm.
la.
Purely for criminal stuff.
Okay, but then I'd suggest like a Sandy Shores house for 80K.
Yes.
Yeah.
That is the way towards it. Yeah. They are
Who's-
tiny though, so
We
But
kinda
that's
wanted
okay,
to
right?
Go for Reed's old house.
Reed's old house. Yeah, fuck Reed.
130.
Do you trust living in Reed's old house? Do you know the shit he's done in that house, man?
Yeah, but it's
In
But
5
also,
years.
also, it's possible we don't have to like worry about neighbors as much and everything.
Yeah, Reed's house is pretty good because it's like in a lot of its own, and then
Yeah.
there's the
It's right
Probably
by
has
the
a
ammunition.
massive driveway.
yeah. Reed's house could actually be a viable option.
Yeah.
It probably has a gigantic driveway because of that long fucking stretch it has.
I'm willing to like. I know you want me to do Nikea stuff, but I'm also willing to. The only other job I can do is crime, but apparently everybody is doing crime now. So
Yeah, I held those. Is it Paco or is it what's the big truck?
I don't know, Manny. What are
I
you
held
doing?
I held people getting like 4K a run on them.
Yeah. Oh, and I don't know if you. Did I send you this, Billy? This is just a side note. That's Sonia Summers has the 9s.
Yeah, saw it in the paper. It's interesting.
Let's get back
Who?
on topic. These Sonia Summers.
Who?
She's a wild card that used to live with Billy.
She's the female Dundee.
Mm-hmm.
So these are the things that I'm gonna be writing up and putting forward for voting. Again, in the group stuff. It will be Mac's idea for the racks.
We have one more thing to discuss.
Oh, go ahead then.
So this is going to be a fun one. Majority versus unanimous.
Unanimous.
I'm gonna
We
go
need to work out if we want to do a majority vote wins or a unanimous vote wins. My opinion is it's difficult when it comes to this. I think when adding new people into the house, it should be a unanimous thing.
Agreed.
When it comes
Yeah,
to
situational.
when it comes to anything outside of that, it should be a majority.
I agree.
I agree.
What about for this vote?
Yeah, that's what I
Yeah,
was thinking. Is this going to be a unanimous or a majority?
That's
I think
fine
this
by
vote
me.
should be. I think this vote should be unanimous, but I am nervous about that.
Okay, but what about the vote for this vote as well? Is that going to be unanimous
the
or
fuck
majority?
Okay. Okay. I think it should also be unanimous, but that also makes me nervous. Nick, what do you think?
Uh,
If you didn't listen, just vote yes.
no.
God damn it, Nick. Why? Why are you like this? And Manny, what the fuck are you doing?
Do you need me to explain it again for you, Nick?
No, I heard.
So your answer is no.
Your answer is you want everything to be unanimous.
If you have everything unanimous, not everything's gonna get done because no ability everyone's always awake in this city, even with emails.
Nothing's ever going to get done if it's all unanimous.
I'm going to bed. I'm fucking cooked.
Well,
Okay.
Good night.
You know what my vote was? Yes, if there's
Yep.
anything else, email me. Well, bye.
Everything's gonna go for a vote anyway in the
Mhm.
thing, in back in the thing once I write it all up.
Yep. Okay, so Nick, what's your opinion?
She is calling Mario. Let's go back to my room.
We need to give Mario bed. I'm just saying it. Nick.
I'm thinking.
Okay.
I'm
Mother-
not gonna have an answer now.
So the other day, we woke up and there was a whole bunch of new stuff on the computer. And in that instance, we knew circuit boards were going to skyrocket in price. And then a couple people decided it was a good idea to just try and buy up circuit boards. I don't think anybody would disagree with that. And, you know, in that instance, it's a good idea because not everyone's going to realize it right away. And there was an opportunity to buy a couple thousand at a cheap price. I think it was 6 or so. And now they're at about 10 each, I would say minimum. And that could be a good instance of if that needed a unanimous vote, that opportunity would have been squandered. You know, that would have been lost. That would have been at least $15,000 difference right there, just from somebody
Yep.
making a judgment call
Yeah.
for the better of the group compared to.
I think you're confusing what's being voted on here.
Okay. Well,
I don't think anyone is gonna be like, hey, I want to buy 1,500 materials for an IKEA. Do we need to vote on it?
Well, I almost got chewed out for buying at 8.
I mean, that's expensive, but still.
It's what
Oh,
the
I mean,
market
it
is now.
wasn't. It's less than it is now.
Market is 8 pal.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
I
what
don't
knew
know.
it was gonna be.
I don't care. I generally don't care. But that's not something you that is
So
everybody voting
a
on.
better comparison for this is the things that we're voting on today that Jenny's going to say, in my opinion, should be a majority, not a unanimous.
On what? Like example.
Jenny, you want to read them out? Jenny?
I think he's
Jenny?
saying something if we had to vote on, like, maybe which car has to get removed from the car pool from one of the parking spots to add another one there. Like, maybe that could be majority vote instead of unanimous. Yeah, is that what you're saying?
Yeah, so I think it was the car, changing the layout of the house and having the one computer there so people can access it when we need them to. Do that kind of shit.
But that's like minor things.
But that's the point, though, right? The only major thing is really adding someone new to the house.
And that's gonna
I
be
disagree.
unanimous.
I think doing that's where I disagree. That's where I think somebody's gonna push an agenda on what they think is a minor vote versus a unanimous vote.
What other major votes could you foresee it being?
I mean, doing heists, doing buying, like the goal of producing X amount of Bitcoin, sorry, Bitcoin.
You think that should be a unanimous thing?
I think so, yes, because it sets the entire group towards doing a thing. Like, because that's like cements us. Like if we start pouring money into the Bitcoin and we get no ROI and we lose out on money, or we gain a lot of progress, then I think that should be a unanimous decision between everyone. Like something that is like, how do I put this? If we decide that we say fuck Nike, right, and we all want to become weed farmers, I think that's something that is gonna affect everyone, and it should be something that everyone agrees upon, and not only 4 people, because that sets a precedent for the entire group. Moving a car, no, nobody gives a fuck about that.
I mean, the issue of the heist thing is these heists, well, majority of these heists are on cooldown. So if we wait around for a unanimous decision on to do it, by the time we wait on that to be done, we've already lost out on the heist for 2 weeks. It's a 2-week cooldown. That's the issue with the unanimous vote for that. Like these went out on the 8th is when we done it, I think. And if you look on the app, it says they come back on the 22nd. So if we wait on unanimous for that, we're fucked. We're shit out of luck. We can't do them.
What was the investment on it?
50 Bitcoin. Well, technically 60 because we bought a grinder, but you keep the grinder.
So 180,000.
You could think of it that way, or you could think currently we are doing what 17 per day. So you divide 60 by 17.
Who the fuck's buying Bitcoin for 3k per?
It's 8.5.
That's the price. That's the price, Reggie.
Since when?
I don't think people are buying it though, are they?
No.
I don't know. No, that's the Michael said the price was 3k.
Yeah, that's what it'd be probably now, but before that, when you couldn't really do fuck all with
yesterday, literally yesterday.
it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, right?
It's an ever-changing market. You can't really.
Yeah.
Like before the heist came out, it was 500.
And now it's 3k per.
Yeah. Well, I mean, because
no one wants to
thought,
sell.
people thought it was pretty much
might...
useless at that point because people had so many of it and there was nothing new. Then all of a sudden, there's a block blueprint that costs 300. There's the magazine, which is like 200. There's heist that costs 50 each. The heist materials also cost Bitcoin. Like, it's an ever-changing market. So.
Okay, but so if I got this right, we got 2 guns out of it.
Technically one.
Parts for?
Parts for 1 because the PD has 1 gripping investigation, which we are 100% not getting back.
And the other
Okay,
one,
so
the other one's going to Wong.
Right.
They
So
gave us 15 Bitcoin so we could do the contract.
and Wong only paid 15 Bitcoin.
And he also came, him and his friend.
Yeah, okay. I'm just like, this is like a 200k decision that was made for everyone.
It was a decision that had to be made because if we didn't make the decision, we wouldn't have been able to do it at all. Because it was the last contract that was available.
I don't know. I generally don't give a fuck. It's okay.
I mean, that's the issue though. These things are extremely time sensitive. But if you wait on everyone to make the decision, we're not going to be able to do it.
Yeah,
then
but
the
then
only way we could have got the Bitcoin to do it was we either buy it off someone, which is an insane amount of money, or we split it with someone and do a like conjointed job with someone.
I think this argument's a little bit invalid because if Michael hadn't bought the racks, we wouldn't even had the Bitcoin to even look at doing it.
It's massive, seen as you know.
So it's a little bit of a moot point to look at it and say, well, we're now missing out on
So we
280K.
may be able to help us in future scenarios where we're in the same circumstance due to that decision. Whereas if we hadn't,
Especially with the knowledge that we got from doing it,
the same thing could
and the
happen again.
parts that we got from
We'd be
doing it,
defenseless.
is far surpasses the potential to have made money from selling the Bitcoin.
yeah. All right, sounds good.
I don't want
Question.
you to check out of this conversation.
Anything else or?
Hot money.
I want you to
What
check
was
out
the
of this conversation. You disagree that we should not have done the heist?
I don't know.
I mean, I feel like that's what it's boiling down to. You don't think it should have been done?
I don't know. We got a gun from it.
And a lot of knowledge.
Yeah.
What knowledge?
And how the heist
How to do the
works.
job.
There's more parts to it that we can improve on next time. And now that knowledge for those that did that can pass it on to the others inside the house. So if the others take the spot and do the next one, they know what they're looking at already. It was never about what we got out of it in terms of money or items. It's about, all right, let's do this so we can understand how, like, what to do.
Also, theoretically, we could have 2 weapons out of it because we got 6 of one part, and we could use those parts to potentially trade with someone for another grip.
Yeah, we're supposed to get 3, but PD took a fucking grip.
Yeah, but I'm saying we got 6 of another part, didn't we?
Yeah, but I don't know if we might need the 2 springs or what.
Yeah.
We have to get the blueprint to see.
Yeah, it might be 2 per gun or
And
something.
also, just having the knowledge of being one of how many contracts?
7.
7. Yeah, being one of 7 groups to have done this heist, right? For 2 weeks.
Right. But it also paints a pretty target on our back.
I mean, I think me and Reggie made a convincing job to make it seem like we didn't get any of the loot to Speedy, who was one of the people who tried to rob us.
Yeah.
So now it looks like we're dumb fucks who's lost 50 Bitcoin for no reason when we failed.
But we also got the information of Speedy saying that he has his people that he's with has 6 Glocks.
Oh yeah, so we can probably assume they've at least done 2.
Well, not even just that, that we can assume that they have the blueprint too.
Yeah. So we're probably like maybe one of 4 or 5 groups that have what we have.
So what do we know about the USB?
It's for the laundromat.
Yeah, we use it for the laundromat, yeah.
Okay, so you notice how it says tier on it?
Yeah.
I'm thinking, maybe if you do the laundromat heist, you bring it back to the monkey mask guy, and he gives you like a higher tier USB.
Could also be a PD Glock, yeah.
You want 6 of them?
I'm thinking you probably get paid out and shit you can give that guy.
So maybe every time you do a heist, it's going to be like a certain USB. Like, say you take the chimper. To the laundromat.
Let me just interrupt real quick because Michael could see.
Going on about, I think.
Well,
Michael could
that's
see.
okay.
Michael could see a tier 3 one the other day.
Yeah.
So eventually we're going to have access to being able to purchase through the drone app higher tier ones by the looks of it. But unfortunately, he didn't have a $100 coin to buy the tier 3 one.
I mean, I think we have to decide as a group, is it worth being first for these things? Is it worth taking the risk to be first and getting the information?
I wouldn't say first, but at least in
I would
doing
say
what
I'd
we
like to
did.
be a horse in the race.
Yes.
Yeah, I will
Mhm.
say on Michael's perspective, he would like to be the horse in the race and
Yes.
usually up front.
That's also my perspective.
Because let's be, we're never going to be first. No matter fucking what. Like, these other people have so much fucking shit like compared to us. Like, I just want to be able to be in the same area where we're, doing this
Now, I
shit
was one of the first people
alongside.
to chop cars.
That is way different to spending like I don't know $100 coin to do a heist though.
Yeah, I just wanted to say it.
Where's my 5K?
2K of it is with the police.
What?
I got fined, man.
How did I get?
For me.
How do?
I have $600. You want it? I'll give it to you.
Yes.
I'll take it out of the ATM right now.
Reggie.
So we've gone well past majority unanimous.
Yeah.
I think if we're stuck at a unanimous, then we're kind of fucked in this. I think large things.
Nice, dude.
I think
Wait, what?
All right, I don't give a fuck. I'll go for majority.
I think you might give a fuck.
Hey, McGregor, I need to give you some stuff so you can give it to Wong. Can you handle that?
Yeah. Also, that rack's gonna be built. I'm gonna go put a rack, then put a GPU in it.
All right, let's go do weed. Billy. Yeah, come on. Oh, I thought the meeting was over.
Okay, these are what
Oh my god, on there.
Crime House majority are.
Yup. Not the family. I hate that. No. 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 Come up with better names. Don't feel like it.
Got everything? Where's the springs?
Regina.
Yeah.
Right. Are you in your hidey hole?
What hidey hole? I know what you're talking about.
Okay. So this is what is going up for votes: the racks, the layout, the rule change with trust, the Nikira incentive, the black bar, the crime house, and majority are unanimous. Are those correct?
Yeah.
All right. Awesome. All right. They'll be done within like the next 24 hours.
No,
I
that's
gotta leave.
different. She's talking about
Thank
like,
you.
clean runs and stuff. Like, can you stop fucking bothering her, man? Just go upstairs. Come on, let's go do fucking weed. You'll get your money. You'll get your money for the weed, and you'll get your money for the pallet. It'll be fine. You will get your money.
Where you at, McGregor? Where the fuck is he?
Long is a whole other thing. She doesn't know.
I'm in the rafters.
Can you come grab this shit?
Can you give me a minute?
No.
He's clearly already told
Can you give me a minute?
No.
I'm not
You just put it somewhere and they'll grab it then?
again.
There is nowhere where I
Why
can
is
just
taking
put it.
forever?
Just come grab it.
I've been sitting here
For
for
fuck's sake, I'm in the rafters.
Oh, fuck.
This may have to do. Yeah, fuck it, this is done.
You'll get
There's
something
no fucking space
eventually.
in
I
here.
don't know
But
when.
Yes, but that room's gonna get bigger
Bullshit.
soon anyway.
That's literally what she said.
Door's locked.
No, she didn't say I'm gonna get. Just wanted to hear it, man.
For me, it's locked, so it's in the
If you
rafters.
don't want to, you don't have to. I'll go fucking
Good.
do it myself.
Stay locked in here.
Damn right.
Double check that I gave you one of everything.
Let's see how many failed runs happen this time.
Okay.
Yeah, Nick
So-
stormed off. That's it.
Right,
All
you
of
give me a spring assembly, a slide,
You're whispering,
mag
right?
assembly, yeah, iron sight, extractor assembly, receiver, barrel, and trigger assembly.
So you got 8 parts?
Yes.
Oh, it was definitely a storm off.
Got locked in here.
For fun. Sounds like an L to me. See you later.
Thank you.
Oh, fuck. Right, I'm sending you guys over to McGregor. Please make sure you guys show him some love and hang around for that. I'm going bed. I'm going bed. Hope you guys have an amazing day, night, morning, whatever it is for you. I get food. I crawl into my new bed. I'm tired. I was gonna do no. Of course. As I go to bed. As I go to bed, you motherfucker. Kirby, thank you for the raid. Welcome, Raiders. Hello. Actually about to go to bed. Hey, Jesus, why you do me like this? Why you do this? Hope you guys had a good time. Kirby. We just had a meeting in the house. And we'll do a debrief. Let's do a debrief, right? I personally hate the majority versus unanimous discussion because shit just doesn't get done. What Reggie was about to say was if we leave it as unanimous for everything, I think we're fucked when it comes to progression of heists and things that are time sensitive, right? That's what Reggie was about to say, which is exactly what we were just talking about. So it makes it very difficult when you're wanting a unanimous decision to, hey, we need to spend 50 Bitcoin on this shit, right? It should be a quick thing. Everyone's like, yep, do it, done. We don't need to wait for people. If you wait for people to do those things, you miss out, especially in this city. Especially when we need to know answers of stuff really quickly. Those that are from Curvy's chat, is his house furnished yet? Or is it still just an empty box? Or has he gone down the rabbit hole of doing the the interiors yet. Completely furnished? Wait, he didn't come to us? They have floors. I figured they just got floors and stuff. And the stairs. Because they're gonna need time to deck it all out. And God help whoever goes down the rabbit hole of that. It's a wild time. Also, if you're new here, don't forget to hit the follow button. 6 hours of the ACD, you'll get it done, mate. Honestly, trust me, when it comes with the
I
walls,
don't know. I gotta save a.
shit's
fuck ton of
triggering.
right now.
Shit is triggering. Shut up, McGregor.
7K.
I can hear you.
Oh.
Shut up, McGregor. Eric is doing it all. The rabbit hole for decorating is insane. Why do I hear him so
I'll
clearly?
think about it. I don't think I need it right now.
Unanimous for direction to do higher, sell drugs, stay clean. Majority for do this job or buy these things.
People spend a lot of time down there by Geraldo.
I don't know even about do this job. Because here's the thing, right? If we spoke about Billy doing the weed stuff and I just wanted to be a dick, I could say no. What's your reasoning, Reggie? I want you stealing my wood guy. And then that's it. That vote's dead. Shut up, McGregor.
Oh. Reggie, can I have keys your call? I don't have a call.
I was hoping you snapped your neck.
Nobody nice. I don't even know. I'm fast looking, so I don't become an assassin.
So that's the thing though, right? Is that I think that bringing someone new into the house, we should never do a majority on that shit. That shit's just dumb. He already hit something with my car. This guy. Was the car for 2 seconds, crashes it on the first fucking corner. So, yeah. But it got pretty heated about the whole letting someone into the house thing too, didn't it? That got a bit heated. Thank you for the follows, guys. That got a little bit heated, didn't it? And then the IKEA stuff. Spicy. Let's be honest. Does Nokia survive if Reggie dips from it? 1 for yes, 2 for no. The little gremlin's no longer there making stuff. Okay. You guys seem pretty confident in that one. Seem pretty confident in that. Hello?
Oh, Reggie.
What up?
Hey, do you know where Andy lives?
Right there.
You know she's home. I got shit to give her.
I don't know.
Fucked.
I haven't seen her for a fair few hours.
Shit.
That was a lot of twos.
Alright, all good then. Alright. Hey, any chance I can get a lift in a lumber yard?
I don't have a car. I gave it to McGregor to use. Yeah. He has my
Okay,
car.
good.
Alright.
Alright, I'm gonna go rub someone for a bicycle.
Hell yeah, get him.
Alright, see you, Reggie.
Bye-bye. Depends on how many blueprints Reggie would leave. Great house heist. Great blueprint heist. Oh, man. I just want to see Ikea succeed, and that means we need more sales. We put they put new shit, like there's so much work into that. I noticed how I said with. Right? I just want to see it succeed, not just get swamped by other people having 6 adverts up and no IKEA ones in NA. There's so much potential for that business to make money and do well and succeed. Not make bank, but just make some money for people, that it's worth it. And it puts all the Gamba degenerate hours that we've done to good use. Not always there at the same time as everyone. The city moves too fast. I agree. 100% I agree. Separate IKEA from the house. But yeah. Yeah. Need Veronica back. I agree. We need Veronica back selling. Well, if IKEA will even get accepted, would the people have the same idea? I'm not sure. I would assume so. Have you seen the competition? Yes. Veronica was great with sales. We need her back. She handled NA time so well. We collapsed, the 4 people being Mick, Jenny, McGregor, and Reggie. What?
I can't get on the roof.
Yeah, that's because McGregor took the car.